Whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, Xbox fanboys, relax, bro. I made a video on why Xbox is better than PlayStation, but no console is perfect, which is why I made this video, a second part to it, explaining why my reasons the PlayStation is better than the Xbox. It's a win-win for everybody. First things first, love it or hate it, exclusives. And before you say, well Mark, who cares about exclusives? Exclusives don't sell consoles. If you go on a PS5 subreddit, you'll see thousands of people that got the PlayStation 5 just for Demon Souls. And some just for Spider-Man, and some just for any other exclusives like God of War that's coming out. Again, love it or hate it, exclusives sell. The second reason why PlayStation 5 is just much better than the Xbox is the fact that you can use any third-party NVMe, well, hang on, let me finish my sentence, hang on. You can use NVMe drives, third-party, for the PlayStation 5 to increase storage. Now I'm gonna put this with an asterisk, because I'm not sure, actually no one's sure yet, that if Xbox is going to allow third-party vendors to make storage for the Xbox Series X. So the PlayStation 5 does have the ability to take off just these plastic little panels that just slide out. You unscrew a screw, boom, you can put in a third-party NVMe drive to expand the storage. And most third parties will work, they just have to be approved by Sony. And as time goes on, within the next couple months, we should already see a third-party NVMe drive. And this does make sense. I mean, technically you can, right now, put a third-party NVMe drive into the PlayStation, but it is software locked and it won't work, which does make sense. Can you imagine the backlash Sony will get if it did work, but then it crashed all your games? That's not a good look. So why is this a good thing? And it's because if you which I did get, by the way, it's coming in tomorrow, the 1 terabyte Xbox expansion memory slot storage thing, it'll cost you a pretty $220. In fact, $235 or $40 with tax. That's almost the price of the Xbox Series S by itself. And since it's proprietary, meaning you can only use that drive on the Xbox, usually proprietary stuff costs a little bit more than open source stuff, or stuff that you can get third party. Why? Because third party things, they have to compete with each other. If company A is making hard drives or expansion drives for the PlayStation and company B is doing the same thing, they're gonna have to be priced pretty competitively, right? They're gonna have to say, how do we get people to buy from us and not from someone else? Let's make our price a little bit less. But with the Xbox, you only have one person making it, so they can price it at whatever they want. Now, I'm not saying the PlayStation 5's storage is gonna be like $100. No, it's still gonna be expensive, but it's still gonna be a little bit lower than $220. The third thing is, if you wanna share your gameplay, or maybe you wanna become a gaming YouTube channel, the PlayStation 5 will allow you to record gameplay much longer than the Xbox Series X. You can record 720p, 1080p, and 4K gameplay. In fact, if you choose the 1080p option, you can record up to 1 hour of gameplay on the PlayStation 5. For example, the Series X can only record 2 minutes of 1080p. Hey, awesome. You know what? I'm gonna double check it because that doesn't seem right. The last time I checked it was 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I'm gonna double check because even I don't believe myself because that seems oddly low. So 1080p. Okay, I was wrong. 1080p. Hang on. So 1080p standard definition range, or SDR, 1 minute max. 720p, 3 minutes max. Well, you're not going to be opening up a gaming channel with an Xbox Series X. But why? Why is it only that? Why is it only a minute? That is so low. That can't be right. I must be doing something wrong. Listen, Xbox dudes, if you're watching this, you need to let me know what I'm doing wrong, because 1 minute of gameplay, while the PlayStation can do 1 hour? No, dude, something's wrong. I don't get it. There's no way. So from my understanding, if you want to record more than a minute, which like I'm pretty sure everyone wants to do that, you have to put in extended storage. You have to plug in like a USB and record to there. But that takes up an entire USB slot on your Xbox. So that's kind of stupid, to be honest. The fourth reason is that the PlayStation just does better download speeds when it comes to games, thanks to the Wi-Fi 6 kind of capabilities that this thing has. Now, you do need a Wi-Fi 6 router, but don't worry, they are fairly cheap. I'll put up a screenshot right now for you guys to see. But even without the Wi-Fi 6 router, I'm using a little Google box that you guys probably can't see. Can you see that? No. I'm using that thing, and that's not Wi-Fi 6. But I'm still seeing better download speeds on the PlayStation 5. So I guess there's that. Now, yeah, I know most of you guys, Xbox fanboys, I see you. You guys are gonna say, oh, who plays on Wi-Fi? Listen, bro, not every one of us has a Wi-Fi router right next to them. Not everyone does. Some people play in their bedrooms, and their Wi-Fi router is in a living room, and no one wants to drag a cable throughout the entire house just to play a video game. Relax. The fifth reason is the controller. The new controller for the PlayStation 5 is quite possibly the best piece of tech when it comes to gaming. There's so much technology inside here. There's so much. It's so much better than the Xbox controller. Now, I still prefer the I still prefer the Elite controller when it comes to playing competitively, because you can have locking triggers, which can make your trigger pull much quicker, obviously. And overall, I just kind of prefer the feel of an Xbox controller. But in terms of tech, this thing completely takes a dump on this and on the normal Xbox controller. I mean, that's just a fact. Xbox got super lazy with the Xbox controller, and they just added an extra button, a share button. So when you're playing games on here, the adaptive triggers, they are amazing. I play using them on Call of Duty Online, and I don't really see my competitive edge going away. You just have to get used to it. You might have to pull a little bit harder, but it adds to the immersion, you know? There's a built-in microphone in here as well, and there's a built-in TV mute button. So it's the same button, by the way, you just hold it down instead of clicking on it. So if you hold it down, it'll mute your TV. So if someone is talking to you, you can click and hold, it'll mute the TV, mute the mic. Or if you click it quickly, it'll just mute the microphone so you can reply to someone who's talking to you and you won't bother people in the game. Overall, it's a much comfortable design than the PlayStation 4, but like I said, when it comes to comfort, I think Xbox has a slight lead, at least when it comes to the Elite controller, which costs like 2 of these, so you know, it makes sense. And as you can see here, there is a ton of games that already support this PlayStation 5 controller when it comes to triggers. And even more games are going to support it as time goes on. So did I miss anything when it... Damn, yo, it just got dark outside. I swear, Florida is such a weird state, dude. It gets dark and light within a minute. Anyway, did I miss anything for all you PlayStation fanboys out there? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for all you Xbox fanboys out there, also go down below and fight with the PlayStation fanboys. I'm kidding, don't fight. They're all good consoles. They're all both pieces of plastic that play games. Relax, get a grip on yourselves. They are both fantastic. I just like the PlayStation a little bit better. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was Mark for Mark's Tech. Have a good one.